Hello. Well, so, it has been a while, just a little bit, of time, just a little. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Yeah. Not much I can really say other than it was a mixture. Okay, other than the typical, I'm busy most of the time because that's true. But the days that I usually am not busy, don't you hate it when like you have that one day where you're finally free to do something and then something happens that like just comes out of nowhere that you can no longer do it and it's like, oh, yeah, that was me. um I wanted to stream like today last week, like on Monday last week, but my headphones were misplaced and I kind of need them so this mic could work properly and so you guys could, I don't know, hear stuff properly. The headphones are kind of helpful. And then the next day, I forgot what happened the next day. I think I had to run some errands. Yeah, I had to run some errands the next day. And then the day after that, I gotta like help out with like family stuff. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I remember, I think there was another time that I was just about to stream, like I was literally just about to go live. But see, the thing is that Genshin just updated. It like just updated. And they may have probably been under maintenance. So that was so annoying. That was so annoying. But everything is good now. The new update already happened, which sucks because I haven't even finished Act 2, but hopefully we can finish it tonight. Anthony Hack says, howdy, hello. I recently learned about the deleted song from the Lorax. It's so damn awesome. Oh, did you? It is so cool, though. Like, as an artist and animator, the second I heard that song, I was like, I have to animate this. I have to make it into, like, an animatic. And, like, people have done it before, but I wanted to make, like, my own. It is so cool. Like, like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually listened to that track, like, what is it called? Recreationally? Like, I just listen to it sometimes, just to listen to it, because it slaps so much. Like, honestly, a dumb little Illumination movie did not need to go that hard, and it honestly sucks that it ultimately didn't. Alright. I've been talking too much. We should just go ahead and jump into the gameplay. So, bear the infinite void for a second. Ah! Alright, let me collect all of my... Oh, my, server maintenance compensation. Oh shoot, the music is still on. Whoopsie. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, there we go. We're good now. Whoopsie. I just didn't think about that. Alright, infinite void. Okay, we're back. So there was put the volume at decent. Anything new in my inventory? What? No. It's fine. We don't need it right now. So I just need to collect, like, a couple things because of the new update. Oh, this thing? I don't know. This one, I guess? Doesn't matter anyway. I don't even use this banner. Is that a bird? Oh, that's a bee. It's a cute bee. It's a really cute bee. So, what is this? What? What is this? It's an event? Oh yeah, Jilanen's out. But maybe we could test try her. If we get to finish all of the stuff today, we might. I'll try to test try her. Yep, that's fine. Okay, it's getting loud. It's getting loud. It's getting loud. It's getting loud. I don't know, you guys will be the ones to inform me whether, like, my voice is too loud or, like, the game is too loud. Oh, also, told you guys, I got Kinich! Told you guys. Because I'm pretty sure the last stream I didn't have him. I have Kinich now, so, I'm not just running around with Kachina. I have this dude now. Oh, actually, because I really love to do this whenever we play. We'll get to the quest, I swear. But I really love to do this when I play. I always love to, when we're, like, in a new region, I always really love to play as characters from that region. So for the longest time, it was only... Where's Kachina? Where is she? There she is. For the longest time, it was only Kachina, but now we have Kinich.
Another chance to learn from you!
Now it's the two of them. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. She's adorable.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement.
Damn, you're so blunt.
But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
He's so blunt. Purple Scarf Cake says hi. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alright, alright. Ooh, chest.
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Kinich said yap. Alright. Time to continue on. Story time. Let's go on with the story. This one, I guess. Alright. Also, I should probably say this. I feel like I should say this, like, every time I do a Genshin stream these days. But if the game starts lagging and freaking out for your reasons, like, on your end, it's probably not lagging for me. It's probably the stream. And in that case, I, like, literally don't know what to do. I'm not a tech person. I just stream because I think it's fun. And so sometimes the game does lag, like, on the stream, even though it's working, like, decently fine for me. And if that's the case, I'm just, like, so sorry. I feel like I always have to say this because it happens fairly often, which sucks. Where's the... Look for objectives. Oh, okay. I did something.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! That must be him! Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
That voice was deeper than I thought it would be. You tell him about Kachina and the Spirit Speaker Stone.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
No.
No.
We should learn about it now.
Anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Yes?
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Alright, fair.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Here you go. It's more like 2 stones, but like, you know, whatever. It's neither here nor there. Yes.
Huh. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world.
What's that?
Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through
Dude.
the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood.
Whoa, okay.
So we have to be sure not to
Yeah.
use it in a tribal settlement.
You know what this looks like? This looks like the shape of, it's technically 2 stones, but like the shape of this thing. This is the exact same shape of the battle pass. And the wings of the omnipresent god in Inazuma. I'm pretty sure there was some fan out there who already mentioned this, but I'm just noticing it now.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius.
Dude, the music. Oh my god. Oh my god, this music. I'm sorry. Natlan music. Ah, it's so good.
I'll go find an
I'm in
open
love with
area and
it.
start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
Yeah?
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Okay.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Right, makes sense, makes sense.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh,
You got
and
it, dude.
You can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
Say that, we'll get sus.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore.
You good?
Anyway, it'll take
No,
some
he's not,
time to
but-
set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
Alright, time to fetch things.
What an odd guy. He seemed so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
Yes, Paimon, thank you for stating the obvious.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Alright, so what now? Make preparations. Alright. This music, my goodness. Where do we go? Guess we go forward? Deeper into the... Oh, yeah, it's like right here. I'm just dumb. Natlan's OST might be, like, up there with one of my favorites. Like, out of the nations. I still think my favorite, like, period would be Liyue. I think Liyue is still, like, my absolute favorite. But, I don't know what my second would be. It would probably be Fontaine. I'm in love with Fontaine's music as well. Natlan would probably be, like, in third place. I'm so in love with it. Or probably second, I don't know. I need to listen to it more, but I'm in love with it.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Are you wearing jeans?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be...
Yeah. No, she's wearing jeans.
30,000 more in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait. Really?
Yeah.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
No, like, those are jeans, aren't they? They look like jeans. She's literally wearing jeans. Man, like, I mentioned this in a previous stream, but I I find it so fascinating how Natlan, like all of their designs, but like just general aesthetic when it comes to their clothing, I think, is very modern. It's a very like this NPC right here. This is like a fairly modern getup that she's on, that she's like wearing. I mentioned this because like I think in a previous stream I mentioned how fascinating I thought that like everybody assumed Natlan was going to be very primitive because of its like tribal system. And then Genshin went, no, they're wearing jeans. They're wearing jeans and leather jackets and stuff.
Oh,
and sneakers.
no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right, that's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Is it that guy right there? Hello. Oh, whoops. This is him, right? I hope this is him.
Excuse me.
Yes, it is.
Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Cool. Alex Cinemas 2007 says, hello, hello.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
It's adorable.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Nice.
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
All right.
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
Yup.
How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
So he's dead. Like dead.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Bichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times.
Nice.
5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss.
And then...
But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Bichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after
so he
that.
did die.
He blames himself for everything.
It was an impossible situation. It doesn't sound like it was his fault.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all.
How's it depressing?
I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering. And some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But... anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Alright, so we're finally getting some, yeah, it took us a bit, but we're finally getting, like, you know, I like actually seeing people, like, I don't know, deal with death normally, question mark? I say this because, is there a, there's a Pydroculus. There's a Pydroculus somewhere here. Where is it? Oh, is it over there? Hold on a second. Can I, turn you in a sec for a second? Or not? Am I tripping? Was it not anywhere here? I might have been tripping. Oh man. I was supposed to go here. Oh, oh, okay. I just missed the thing. Okay, whatever. It's fine. What I was gonna say was that I mentioned this in the previous stream, but oh, okay. All right, fine then.
Did you get everything?
I mentioned this in the previous stream, but I said something about how, like, the people of Natlan, because, like, I don't know how, I don't think they mentioned, like, how often people get revived, but, like, they're revived often enough that they don't really fear death, you know what I mean? And, like, the concept, and I mentioned how it's, like, it's almost as if, like, the concept of, like, permanent death, like, a permanent death, isn't, like, really in their minds ever. And, like, yeah, you can make the argument that it's because they don't want to think about it. And I mentioned, like, oh, it's very interesting how Natlan, the people of Natlan seem very, like, almost indifferent to the concept of dying because there's a revival system. And so, like, I was wondering, like, when are we going to get, like, that one character who, you know, like, who a loved one is actually dead. Like, gone, like, gone. You know? Because there's death in being revived, and then there's, like, permanent death, you know?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
Oh man, I can actually imagine, hold on a second. I can actually imagine that, like, it would probably be even worse, like, that kind of grief. Because, like, imagine going your entire life still having that thought of, like, if you die in battle, there's still a chance for you to get revived. You know, like, you still have that as, like, your glimmer of hope or something. And it's like, no. If anything, it would be worse. Ed12ED4 says, hello, welcome to the stream.
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go.
Awesome.
As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name? For the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
Oh shit. That's fun.
If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
We're gonna fight then?
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
You mean like these things? Or is it these things? I don't know if that did anything. Oh, okay. Oh. Collect them, that's what it is. Ancient name fragments cannot exist in the real world. Make sure you pick them up as soon as possible. Okay. No! Hold on a second. Can I check his... Okay, good. Good. I want to check if he has the artifacts. Are these Deluxe artifacts? Are these Deluxe artifacts? No, they're not. Oh my god, are they Arlecchinos? Yes, they are. What's with the goblet? Why is the goblet? What's the deal with the goblet? There we go. There we go. He's got that. Talon still need to level up, but we're gonna be... We'll be fine. We'll survive. Or survive. Okay.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
But no, we got this. If it starts squishing at this point, I'm sorry. I always get really nervous when it comes to like fighting.
Glory to which none can compare! Someone knows that move. Measly insects!
Target acquired.
Head says you got this. Thank you.
Everybody stand back!
No, my Kachina's got like
Got him
nothing.
cornered.
You know, maybe I should switch out Kachina later.
Claim these souls.
Let my echo in song!
Okay.
Thank you, Farina, for being one of the most cracked characters
Target
in the whole
acquired.
game. I love you.
Time for you to pay the price.
Shoot! No! He died. Crap. Well, that's bad. Is there still more?
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Yeah, so about that, my kitty just kind of dead. I would like to have a little moment so I can revive him, please. No! Okay, actually, okay, let me revive him real quick, because I want him dead. Farina? Nope, okay. Actually, can I switch out a character? Can I do that? Yes, I can. Perfect. We're switching out Kachina. Kachina, I love you, but you're level 1. You're level 1. I was gonna be like, should I switch her out with Nahida?
Time to broaden the horizons again.
No, Kinichi's a virgin, so I might need a pyro. We're using Linny.
It's an honor to be here.
We're using Linny. Alright, we can get back to the game. No. One more. Oh, we're good? Okay, cool.
Vichama!
Okay.
Quick, take it. I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Oh, shoot. Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry, I'm back. Sorry.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Is he gonna die? Will this corrupt him? Will this make him go crazy? I'm wondering.
The Abyss is corroding his body.
Oh.
Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Okay, okay.
I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Okay. I'll buy you some time.
Thank you.
It says welcome back. Yep, I'm here. Oh, jaw. What? Oh, like that? That's what you mean. Okay. Whoa, okay. What's going on? Are we doing the
Watch out.
purification thing?
The power of the Abyss is strong.
Please don't glitch out in this minigame, I swear. Okay. I see. I just have to spam space. Got it. Okay. Come on. This is terrible. This is terrible. Who came up with this minigame? Okay. 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 We're good. We're good. Look at that. Almost. Perfect. Awesome.
This power.
It's the power of the protagonist.
Hanging in there?
I can't hold them back much longer. We're running out of time.
Malco. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Molly.
Oh, what happened?
Get back!
Did she just shoot him?
Wait!
Ouch! What happened just now?
Dude, what if he
It looked like
died?
the Spirit Speaker Stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
Oh.
You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Barely.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof.
Exactly.
Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Okay, he's not dead.
Vichama!
Yeah, okay, but what if he did die?
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Oh, did he catch his ancient name?
This is...
Obsidian? Glowing obsidian?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words. Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them.
You can hear them.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
Oh, he's gone.
Pisak, Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
I was really happy. This quest is really fun, guys. He got tears.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Yeah, you're right.
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them.
Darn.
Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
A more courageous way? You mean fighting while injured?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malko to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
He's dying.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs.
Fun.
Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Does that mean he's gonna die soon? What? Huh? Okay.
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyna the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Huh? An anime moment where he's like, "No! What have you done?" Please have him act that way. That would be funny. Please.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Hello.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here.
Okay. Sister.
My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
I was gonna say on like the little like zoom out of her, like, dang, they're going really hard on the modern clothing here.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
But it feels like there's more to the story. Yeah, we're like, yep, we're the traveler. I'm the traveler. I know that when there's something going on between two characters, there's some years of trauma behind all of that.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
What? Huh? Wait, what? Hold up. Huh? Wait. Okay. Ed12 says, I know Chaska gets a lot of hate for her design, but I actually like it. Design is like okay. There's some elements about it that like I kind of don't like, but like I don't think she deserves as much hate as people are giving her, honestly. Like I think the design is fine. I would have just probably changed some things. Cora says, hello there. Hey, welcome to the stream. Ed says, don't want to spoil anything, lol. Just... What? Huh? I'm sorry, like, he threw me for a loop there, huh?
She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result.
Okay.
The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live.
How do you know all of this? Wait, because last I checked, Chaska's not of this tribe.
That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
What? Not me. What? Like, he just said that and my brain just fried for a second.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
No. No. That's a lie. No. Does Mulan have siblings?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
I mean, I don't know, I just met her like yesterday.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say.
You know, or you could just like, I don't know, die.
Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but You should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Sure, yeah.
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
I don't want you to die.
But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
Sorry if I'm silent. I'm just like watching this.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
So who's like the older of the two?
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
It's a serious one.
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
Cora says, dang, she's tense, literally.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. God, so a person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
She speaks as though she's not of this nation. This little guy. What are they called? The ones in real life with the cute little red cheeks. Cockatoos? It's adorable. It's super cute. Can I have it, please?
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Yeah, about that. What's with that?
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Wait, so is Chaska of this tribe or not? I thought she was from... I don't know.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything if you're like going on like suicide missions. That doesn't mean anything.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Cora says cockatiel, maybe? I think it might be cockatiel, yeah. I don't know, it's either cockatoo or cockatiel. Whatever. The birds with the cute little red cheeks. I love them, they're super cute.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Okay, but if you don't?
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Dang. Chaska comes back with like a smile. She's like, hey guys. Sorry, she comes back with a smile. She's like, hey guys, okay, let's get going to the Night Kingdom. Oh, we just had a little argument. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's go.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
They seem to be very close with this guy.
Thank you.
Like, I mean, no shit, but like, it's why I'm starting, because I always assumed Chaska was from the Flower Feather clan, if I remember correctly. But like, right now I'm like, wait, is she from this clan? Yeah. But now I'm thinking like, wait, is she from like this tribe instead? Because they seem to be very close to, I'm pretty sure this is the chief.
Anytime.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
the chief.
If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact.
Oh.
So it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Yeah.
The Spirit Speaker Stone might be 2 stones now.
Huh?
I mean, it was technically always 2 stones, but like... You explain the sequence of events.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later.
Sorry.
Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Awesome, sweet. Can we finally go in there now? Bring Kachina's ancient name to Movika. All right. Let's get going. I still want to know where is it up there somewhere? Hold on a second. No. It's down here? No. Sorry, there's a Pyroculus somewhere here. Or is it up? It's probably like up here somewhere. Probably like up there. Oh well. Alright, where am I going? We're back to the, this place. Chorus says this Chuyu character was very strongly voiced. Kinda wish the animation matched her tone. Yeah. Whoops, sorry. Yeah. Fortunately, Genshin's like, nah, we only have like 5 animations for like normal talking scenes, and that's all you'll get. It's like, okay. It's loading, come on.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
So what's the deal with the Yansen? She seems to be, like, fairly close with the Archon. Or, at least, like, currently right now. I don't know. What happened at the stadium? Oh yeah! I literally forgot about that. Their whole fight. What happened at the stadium?
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
So they fought my man.
The Fatui again?
Yeah.
We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
No, but bro, this is our what, 6th kingdom? We should be used to this by now.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
Did that happen? I think I missed something.
That's why it has to be our little secret.
Oh, okay.
No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
So what's the deal with her? I know that we basically just got introduced to her, but I'm like, dang, she's like, hey, I can step in for the Pyro Archon's behalf. And it's like, you're a kid. How?
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well.
Honestly, if you were to ask me, like, Molani kind of like held back, honestly. It was a lot more like toned down than what, like, I don't know, I feel like would normally be.
Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Yeah. She gonna open up a portal or something? Alright, alright. Is this like her lair?
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Okay, okay.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory.
But like literally though. Also there's it's another one of these shaped thingies. Oh, another one here too.
Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Cool.
Alright, we'll have a look.
See him in the mementos. Wait, is this where we're going to see like her picture? Hey, it's vinyl records. They're vinyl records. I freaking love that. Like, all of the other nations in Teyvat still, like, you still have to listen to music, like, you know, like physically, like with an actual musician sitting in front of you. And then there's Natlan with freaking vinyl records, like. I thought something moved there. Anything here? Nope. Seen anything? Horns? Belt? Wrestling
Whoa,
belt?
that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe.
So it is like a wrestling belt.
The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Cora says, really shows how developed each nation is technologically wise. Oh yeah. Like, one thing I always found really interesting is that, like, the more, with each nation that comes out, the more, like, technologically advanced they become, with the exception of Inazuma, of course. Like, a lot of people like to say Mondstadt is medieval. It's not medieval. Like, sorry. I study a lot about the medieval times for the sake of, like, my own writing, but it's not, Mondstadt is definitely more, like, Renaissance, I'd say? Not even, like, late Renaissance, like, pretty late Renaissance, I'd say. I can't comment much on Liyue, but, like, Mondstadt's a lot, like, simpler, Liyue is a bit more prosperous, I'd say. I can't really pinpoint a time period for that one, but definitely more prosperous. Inazuma is more behind, but that was kind of like a big part of its lore. And then Sumeru, suddenly we're like, hey, we have the Akasha, which is like, kinda like an internet of sorts, which is like, whoa, okay. And then we have like the lore with King Deshret and whatnot, where we have like, all these like machines and virtual reality metaverses type things, which is like, whoa, okay. And then we move on to Fontaine, which is just full-on industrial revolution. And then we have Natlan, where even though, like, they don't seem to have tech in terms of, like, mechas or, like, cars, you know, like Fontaine has their Aquabus, they don't seem to have tech in, like, that sort of sense, but, you know, like, their clothes are pretty modern. They have, like, sneakers and jeans and leather jackets, and they also have, like, vinyl records and DJs and they seem to be more advanced technologically, but like in the more daily life sense. While like Fontaine and Sumeru was more of like how do we use this technology in like a bigger thing. I think it's really interesting, honestly. Uh Although I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of sort of mess a little bit because I'm a big history nerd. It does kind of mess with a little bit with the immersion for me because I'm like, in that case, Mondstadt should not be stuck in like late Renaissance. It should not. Like I know they don't seem to be really close to any of these nations. They're more so close to Liyue. Oh my god, Liyue! Liyue is literally like the trading nation of Teyvat, and they don't seem to have like developed all that much. Like they do explain that like it's because people in Liyue aren't really like open to like new tech, and only recently they started bringing in that like kite thingy from Fontaine. But like I'm like, you know, Fontaine has been in its industrial revolution for like 400 years. Liyue should be way more advanced. Okay, that was a long tangent.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
That too. That is also a possibility. Can we talk to you?
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
I wouldn't even touch it, honestly. I'd be too scared to touch it. Jar? Which jar? This jar? Ed12 says, interesting thoughts. Thank you for that. You're welcome.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
Cora says, in real life, didn't different lands grow at different paces? Yes, they do. I guess what I mean more is like nations that are canonically like closer to each other. Not necessarily geographically, but like they have a closer relationship. Wait, my brain died for a second. Hold on. Like, you know, now that I think about it, yeah, Mondstadt is probably, like, there's probably good reason for them to stay in, like, late Renaissance. Because they don't really seem that connected with other nations. Like, there's Liyue, and that's, like, kind of it. I focused more on Liyue because it is canonically, like, the main trading hub. And how, like, technology and stuff spread around is through trading. You know, for the obvious reason, right? It's like countries sharing their items with each other. So I'm like, I'm not saying that Liyue should be like modern day or anything, but it's kind of funny to me that Liyue is still like fairly behind, even though canonically they should be having access to like all of the other stuff. Yeah. But you are right, Chorus.
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab.
I like missed something. What? Hold up. The jars and potions, do you have this Masters of Night ceremonial tools to communicate? Okay, cool.
Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me.
Dang.
The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
What does it have?
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
Wait, how long has the grape juice been in there? Because if the grape juice been in there for a while, that's wine. That's wine by now.
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Or fermented, I don't know. Or maybe it is expired, I don't know. Alright, I see that Malvika is also a grape juice liker. Special? Special? Is this the... Oh, it's a club?
Belonged to Tanoch,
There's a picture.
a hero from 500 years ago.
Oh.
Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe.
Alright, audio glitched out there. I was gonna say, oh my god, there's like her family picture, but also... Hey yo, it's the guy from the artifact lore! Did you know him?
That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Oof.
Exiled?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved. When the Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him.
Did you know him?
He united the 6 tribes and accomplished great feats throughout the war. Ultimately, he perished, and because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back. And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
Wow. He sounds like a true hero.
Indeed, even now his story is told throughout the land.
Okay, but did you know him? Guess we're not gonna know. Anything on this side? Anything? Talisman? Oh yeah, it's from that one girl from the water tribe.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Nice. His drums? Or fishing equipment.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it. In his eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit. To him, the sea was the battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars.
Oh.
It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the Abyss.
It's fun.
He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch? That's what he asked me in the end.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable than the prize itself. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Do you?
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
Oh, okay. I wonder what tribe she's from. Oh, yeah, let me talk to you.
This flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
And you?
This fishing basket looks familiar.
So you recognize it. And can I look at the picture? Can I sit on your desk? Can I sit on your desk? On your yes I can. Dang, I'm the Pyro Archon now. Alright, let's talk her.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer.
Okay.
Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot.
Called the Nation of War for a reason.
Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
Okay, okay.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I'd have to say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination.
Like an alternate timeline type
The
thing.
future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Indeed I am.
That does kinda make sense.
Yeah.
The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Yes, no, actually what she's saying makes perfect sense. Because, like, yeah, the future is already written out for you. And whether or not you can, like, change the future, like, you can, but, like, then there's, like, you change the future and then there comes, you know, like, an alternate future. Like, it's not that you made a new future, it's that you made an alternate one. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes sense what she's saying, especially in the Genshin universe where you can predict the future, because in a way it does technically exist. Like, it makes sense what she's saying. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but what she's saying makes sense.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
So, ancient names record the past?
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
Oh. So, the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan?
That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power.
Okay.
After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. Okay, she just gave us like a little war grenade. That made no sense. Lore grenade. Okay. First Pyro Archon, it's a he, mortal man, so he was also human. So it seems like the Pyro Archon was always human. Okay. After he ascended to the Divine Thrones, I'm assuming after he won the Archon War? After he ascended to the or at least was probably like a successor, used it to borrow power from Renova, which is the heavens. Renova. Is that the Natlan name for Celestia? Or is that something else? I asked to nothing. I'm just like, I'm thinking right now. To establish the rules of Natlan. Which I'm pretty sure just means, you know, like acquiring like the Gnosis or getting the power of a god or getting a boost in power. I'm pretty sure that's what she means. Renova, that's new. I've never heard of that before. Because usually when Genshin talks about the heavens, they typically talk about Celestia. But this is like a different term. It's probably the same. I don't know. But it's interesting how the first Pyro Archon was also just a normal human. That's not even rare. That's like just not a thing in the other nations. You know, maybe Snezhnaya is different, but...
Namely, a framework. through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood.
Makes sense.
By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So did you not know that before?
So it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules.
You know what? Okay, actually, this is interesting. Okay, I am so sorry. I'm like stalling, but like this is interesting. Listen. Fontaine, like especially the last act of Fontaine, a big part of that story was the destruction of the divine throne. Was the fact that like the only way to save Fontaine was to destroy the position of the Hydro Archon. Right, that was like a big part of Fontaine. And then here is Natlan, where not only to have like the Archon system going, but seemingly to like to keep Natlan in its current state, in other words, to keep it alive, it needs the power of the divine throne. Because it doesn't have a god. Like yeah, Movika is their god technically, but like it's not like she's not a god. She is a human who ascended, who got the power of a god, but she's not a god like in the sense of like Nahida is. I think it's interesting how like Fontaine's whole thing was like to save it you need to destroy it, and then with Natland it's like to save it, or more accurately to keep it alive, you need to have it.
Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes.
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little Saurians we raised.
That is so cute. That is so adorable. So are you from Kinichi's tribe?
I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
Sometimes, like all the time.
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together.
She's like the first Archon who's like, well, like, no duh, but like, dang. The only Archon who has like a legit family. Which, again, like, no duh, but like,
One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
you forgave them just like that? Well, I mean, yeah, because, like, they're like, the Saurians are like the equivalent of dogs, you know? Cora says, it's like continuing a cycle versus breaking a cycle. If you're talking about the Divine Throne thing, oh yeah, definitely. I definitely see that. It's like, yeah, I was gonna say something else, but nah, you put it pretty well.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
She's dead right now. They died a long time ago.
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san,
Awesome.
Mulani, Chaska, over here, please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
What's your ancient name?
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Yeah, she is.
Am I hallucinating again?
Oh my god, it's Kachina!
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me.
She died. I ain't gonna lie.
The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity.
Dang.
All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
Why are we sending children to this again?
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
Girl, shut up.
Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
Cora says poor girl is traumatized, literally. Why are we sending children to war again? Like,
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
Heck yeah.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now. Thank you. Be careful.
So are we sending children here again?
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
Alright.
This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
Yay! Cora says, I don't think publicity is on her mind right now, Mulani. Definitely not. She's trying her best. She's trying her best.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption.
Oh.
That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
You know, why is everyone so invested in these two? Okay, like, I get it. Chaska's, like, an important character right now, right? But I'm like, okay, the one guy, like, okay, he kind of makes sense since they seem to be very close with him, you know, but, like, Malvika? I don't know what her relationship with Chaska is, but I'm like, why are you so invested?
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. There's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Yeah, Janssen and Malvika seem to be, like, fairly close. Like, I don't know. What the... Enter the underground ruins? Okay, like... Oh, we leave? Okay. Are we... Do we... Where do we go? Are we already in it? I doubt it. It be loading. When are we going to get this cool volcano? What patch? I want to explore it. I want to jump into the fire. The magma. Underground ruins. Okay. Wait, is it like far away from here? Kinda? Yeah, I'm just teleporting. Alright, let's finally get in there.
Is this really necessary?
Yes, it is. I got you for this exact reason, because it's fun. Okay, down here. Alright. Mysterious little, kind of a hole, but not really. Remnants of the secret stone source. Alright, let's get in there. Hydro and pyro is what I need. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Probably. We'll live. Okay. Oh, don't glitch out. Don't. Cora says dungeon time, indeed. And, please, I'm begging you, don't glitch out. Please. I mean, you can glitch out a little bit, but, like... Please don't make it unwatchable, please, I'm begging you. I just want to stream silly game. Okay.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
How distant?
Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think she's talking about the Saurians. I think she means actual dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes,
And they had
a really
kingdoms.
long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
Okay, but I do have to wonder. Okay. I'm sorry. I do have to wonder though, like, okay, this dragon civilization that was in Natlan. was this the time before the primordial one or after the primordial one? I say this because the actual time between the primordial one defeating the dragons and them creating humans is very, very unclear. But what we do know is that the primordial one kind of sort of changed the entire world so it could be habitable for humans. And so because of that, it kind of makes me think that, oh, and also we're on the human plane, which is a thing that the primordial one created, if I remember my lore correctly. And so it kind of makes me think that this dragon civilization was probably after the primordial one. Because they didn't wipe out the dragons. Obviously, there's still dragons around. They didn't wipe out the dragons, they just defeated them in the war and made them surrender. Maybe for a while the dragons moved here, actually. Maybe they moved here and like created their own little civilization before some other event happened that caused them to leave or die or I don't know. Anyway, just airing out some thoughts.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Nope.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? What's creeping Paimon out?
Traveler's like, Paimon, come on. We've been through this a million times. We got this.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventurers live for moments like these.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Cora says they domesticated them. I do know that the Saurians... I'm pretty sure Neuvillette has mentioned that the Saurians are dragons. They've just gone through, like, you know, like thousands of years of, like, evolution with living amongst humans. So maybe the Saurians are, like, the dragons that used to live here. They just kind of... They went from wolf to pug.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
Oh, I can't do that? Yes, I can. With this.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports.
Girl, how old are you?
Don't just mean physical training.
How
I
old are
design
you?
nutrition plans as well.
So basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Hey, it's for the sake of health and fitness.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
It's the guys from Enkonomiya. And Saurian. I love that. That looks cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright. Time for them to die. Please, I'm begging you, stream. Please do not lag. I'm begging you. Please.
Lockdown.
Pretty please. Pretty please. That would make me oh so happy.
Let the world collide!
Could I have done that? Probably not.
Let's light it up!
Okay, we're using it.
Now disappear! I got him cornered!
Shoot, no, I'm gonna die.
Everybody stand!
Here comes the finale!
Yeah, we got this. There we go, see?
And voila!
Easy. Easy. We gotta swim now? Let me turn into a koalasaur. Kaholasaurs. I'll call them koalasaurs because my brain auto-corrects it to that. Oh, okay. We're just chilling.
Oh, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Yup. Alright, Hill of Churls?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Show off? You don't get to show off in my game. That's illegal.
Shadow the past. Mine to command.
The glory which none can compare. Especially when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insect.
Now disappear.
Time to
Sorry if I'm silent. I'm just like focusing on the fight right now.
Off we
I'm
go.
gonna get some of this just in case. My Kinich is not fully built yet. I'm just using them because I can.
shower me with praise.
Okay.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
I got him cornered.
Is that good? Are we done with the fight? Are we good? We good? Do we go up here? Do we... Wait, where do we go? Do we collect that? Okay. Oh, okay. Looks like a cool little snake. Alright. What is this? Enter? Enter. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Okay. Right. Hello.
Oh, you're... Strike a pose.
Yeah, I was about to die. Yeah, I'm aware.
A round of applause.
We'll be fine. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should put this before I do anything like that.
Your soul. Sacrifice. Forever hold your peace.
Ah, shoot! It's one of these. I hate these. Again, sorry if I'm silent right now. I'm just focusing on the fight. Did I just fall? Oh man, I thought I fall off. Am I not fine? I can't climb?
I'm fine.
No, you're not, dude. I heard you
The
shriek.
world collide.
You're not fine.
Everybody stand back.
Here comes the finale. And voila.
There we go. No, stop doing that. Stop doing that. You need to heal. You need to heal. Free also needs to heal. Jeez. Okay. We're fine. We're good. We're good. Chorus says, "Oh, I hate those big Charles." Literally. We're good. All right. So when are we getting into the Night Kingdom? Go in here? Or wait, what? Oh, I break it. Get out of here. There we go.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
I'm on. You don't even climb. What are you on about? Yay. Ah, there it is.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Hold on a second, guys. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
I mean, you've been... Okay, maybe not the Night Kingdom, but like... I don't know, you fought the Abyss. I don't know.
We actually have to go in there?
Yup.
Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Push her. So do we like tear open the crack and then just like weasel our way inside? Come on. Come on. You can load. I know you can. Okay, good.
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Yeah.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
Oh, whoops.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's abyssal energy everywhere.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed.
Horace says, I love the eerie vibe of this place. Same.
If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
Okay. How do you know this?
That's it?
Don't try it now. Don't try to run away.
You really think that little of Paimon? That's not
Yes.
even why Paimon asked.
Sure.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Okay.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Oh my god, it looks like the ghosts from Enkanomiya.
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Wait, does that mean you're...
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco.
What?
I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
Hello? Ah, shoot. Hold on for a second, guys. Whoa, I'm back. Whoa, I apologize so much. Something really quickly came up, but we resolved it. Alright. We're back. We're back. Ghost. Ghost.
It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much.
You sound pretty cognizant.
I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the
It says
Spirit
welcome
Speaker
back.
Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me.
So they still seem like, I mean, they're ghosts, so they are like dead, but they're not like fully dead, if that makes any. They haven't passed on. Yeah.
Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me.
Sweet.
Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
So are these little shadows? Oh shoot! Ah, crap!
Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
How? I was gonna ask, like, are these souls as well? Like, are these also ghosts?
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Change to Linny just in case. Okay, we're safe. Kind of. Door of Resurrection activated. Yeah. Is there any place to heal? No.
Not good. More monsters.
Okay, whoa, before anything, let me, where's my sweet madams? There they are. Here, have a chicken, here, have a chicken, here, have another chicken. Okay, we should be
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Hey, can I get out of this rock, please? Thank you.
Now disappear.
Die. Good. They're dead. Why is it? Oh, that's what it means. Okay. We're not safe. Repeat, not safe. No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Door of Resurrection.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Just keep following the little light of my little husky body. Okay. Why are we alone? Traveler, what you doing? Creepy, creepy, creepy.
Did you hear that?
Oh.
What? Never mind.
Second I was alone
It was
there.
probably just my imagination.
We're going insane.
Don't scare Paimon like that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the Abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Okay, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There you are. Okay. Wait, is this the sinner?
Paimon just heard it too. Let's keep
No,
going.
it's too-
Paimon
it's
wants
too-
to get out of this
like,
place!
for that. Talk to Kachina. There she is! There she is, my child! So is the Night Kingdom... What is the Night Kingdom?
We're here, Kachina!
Oh, honey? You made it!
We're here!
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go!
It's so cute. I love her. We get to play as her too. Whee! I forgot how... Okay, it's like that. Okay. How to remember how to use her. Whoa, 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 we're almost dead? Excuse me. Whoa, 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 no, who spent it?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
How are we all almost dead? How's that possible? Why are we almost dead?
And
why are we almost dead? That's not good, that's not good. Why are we almost dead? What? Or are we purposely almost dead?
a round of applause!
Locked on!
Right here!
No, right here.
Shadow of the past! Mine to command!
Are we almost dead?
To which none can compare! You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much!
Hold on a sec, the Ender Dragon is still there. Oh.
The monster can appear from anywhere! It almost caught me a bunch of times. The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Atta girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Yeah.
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyap of each tribe.
Okay.
You can think of them like the body of each Wyap. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyap can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyap can extend their consciousness over the entire realm. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyap to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one is better than saving none at all.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyap and leave this place. Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
Yeah, it's probably the smart thing to do, honestly.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
Where's the totem pole?
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyap, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides,
Can't really die.
I don't have much time left.
Oh, okay.
If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes.
Wait, so are you dead or not?
So go. Achieve your goal, and return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Alright. Reunion. Hey, can I
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you.
Hold up for a second. Everyone needs to eat, chicken. Okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. Wait, do we? Okay, we just keep going.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Cora says, goodbye forever, goodbye forever, faceless NPC. Yup. Optic was dead. Like, they had, like, a whole thing about how he was, like, gone. It's like, no, his ghost still remains. Wait, but his ghost is also going to die? Or, like, pass on? Go this way? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna...
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. 10
do
points
that.
for agility.
Okay. Weird place.
Wyabb? Wyabb! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyabb, can you hear me? Wyabb?
Can it talk? Ah. Ah. That attacked my ears. What? Okay. Agent of Night's Will. The great spirit in this land.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyabb from answering our calls. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too.
Careful. We've got company.
Was it Enjo?
Already?
You really think that
Aw,
pure
no, it's
soul
not.
can slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly.
Aw, man, it's not Enjo. It's
He
not my
tried
man.
to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Cora says, oh gosh, what kind of sound was that? I don't know.
You killed Malco?
Maybe. It's the Abyss, honey. The Abyss killed Malco. I'm part of the Abyss. Either or.
He would have dispersed with or without me.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Are you the one behind all of this?
No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter.
Damn.
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
Hey, dude, last time I checked, most of y'all were humans. Like, once. You know? Or have you forgotten about that? Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
So then we're going to defeat him with the power of friendship and the magic of the rainbow. And then he's going to, like, feel bad and he's going to get redeemed and then become a new main character.
The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
Primordial gift? What is that?
Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
I don't know, maybe it's because she's a, I don't know, like a child or something. You know, I think the fact that she's a child might, contribute. And also the fact that Malvika's an Archon. Just a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Kachina, give me your hand.
Aw.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
Oh my god, are we really gonna defeat him with the power of friendship?
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? It comes from our friendship.
Heck yeah! Now defeat him with a rainbow.
The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
Cute, cute. That was adorable. Oh, okay. No. Oh, it's with these two. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this.
Oh!
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Here goes!
Yeah. Get on your thing, girl.
Get back! Woohoo!
No, no, no.
Genetic flame!
Okay.
Woohoo! Carving wave!
Ah.
Need a surfboard?
Shazam!
No, don't die. Don't die.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Check this out. Best of luck. Off we go.
Oh. Now we're fine.
Faster.
Dang it. No.
Let's go, Twirly.
No.
Drilling down. Woohoo!
We're doing good.
Amazing.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
We won. We actually won.
Chorus says, what was the name of that other buff floaty abyss guy? He appeared in Enkanomiya. And was a fun guy. Enjo? I think it's Enjo. We love Enjo. Enjo's amazing. Nice job. Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past. He was just bluffing.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy.
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? What's happening?
Eh? Oh.
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
Huh? What's happening?
That was a bold move.
Whoa.
Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
What? Huh? Oh, is that her? The name bearer? Not the name bearer. She is the name bearer. The guy. The person she has. The person her ancient name is named after. That one.
Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars, and lots of unnecessary suffering, for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Thank you, dude.
Who are you?
Tupac.
Oh.
A warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
Yeah, I read about you. You were in the artifact lore.
You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wyab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Damn. No, imagine, like, you're not even the main character and you're having this cool little MC moment.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan.
It was more with our vision for Natlan, but yeah.
Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Oh my god, it's a bro fist. Do it. 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 Heck yeah. Bye. Oh?
What's wrong, Moalani? Ah, so many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew.
Dang.
So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
Okay, okay.
We can go over the details once we get back.
Yeah,
we
that's
shouldn't
probably...
linger here longer than we have to.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Does that mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyab first.
Was this something Movika planned? Or like knew about? Or like, I don't know. Wait, where's this power coming from? Is this our elemental power? What? Okay. Yay, it's all good now.
That should be enough. Wyab? Wyab? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You know, maybe that's exactly it. Maybe it's because you have that determination.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens. You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you.
So what is the YUB? Okay, like I know the YUB is like basically serves as like not exactly a double for the Archon, but they serve like a very similar purpose. It's a very similar purpose to the Archon, but more so with Night Kingdom stuff. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was wondering like if the YUB is its own like divine being. You know how like the Pyro Archon, like yeah they're an Archon, but they're not necessarily a divine being per se. They're more so just humans who like obtain that power. And maybe the YUB is the actual like divine being between the two.
Your ancient name is just that, a name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change, no matter what the future holds.
Thank you, YUB.
Gina's so adorable.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, YUB, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Well, time for us to get out of here.
What's going on? An earthquake?
Time for us to leave.
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
Cutscene time? Cutscene time? Oh shoot! Yeah, that's pretty bad.
The Sealy opened the way for us!
As they always do. Do we play it then? Or, oh. Alright. Over here. Over there. How about I just sprint? Let me just sprint. Oh, that's fun. That's so fun. Bruh.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Man, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best I can, the best I can here.
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Whoa, okay.
Through the middle!
Whoa. Okay.
Come on, faster! We'll never make it!
Oh, we got a new sword? No more dull blade? Of course she's on her surfboard. We jump that high. Nope. We're screwed. Careful there, you're gonna hurt us. There she is!
You've done well. Now come home.
that was fun. We nearly got trapped into in the Night Kingdom forever. We probably almost died with the Abyss. We had a nice little talk with the Wyab, though. Because, like, y'all okay? We're like, yeah, yeah. We're okay. Is Kachina okay? Kachina, like, needs a moment.
We're back!
You're alive again!
The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
How did she regain her strength?
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
Okay.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Kind of like like the Electro Archon.
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
Wait, did she?
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
We're like, I don't know.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Yep.
Right. The Wyap mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
Time to interrogate her.
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now.
Okay. So was this planned?
Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
What, the music? Dang. Alright, I guess we're like in the epilogue of Act 2, I guess? Well, let me get some corn. Right. Let's just go there. Let's go there. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. And then after we're finished with Act 2, I think I'm gonna end the stream, probably, honestly. Yeah. And hopefully, I could stream tomorrow. I really hope so. I am free tomorrow, so I really hope that I can. I'm not banking on it, though. But here's open. Okay. Let's meet up with her. There it is.
Huh.
We're back.
There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan.
Is she voiced by Catherine?
Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Despite the short stint in the Night Kingdom, Wolani and others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. Fun! But thanks to the extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms. Whoops.
Alright, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days.
Oh, she has to be voiced by Catherine.
I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
It's called not being from this world.
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power.
Paimon, shut up.
Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
We don't know why, though. That's bullshit. You know exactly why, Traveler.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
It kind of reminds me of, like, in the Mondstadt quest when we first find out that we have the like abyssal repellent power. Was it Jean? Or no, I think it was Lisa. Like Lisa asked us like, "Do you think there's any reason why you have this power?" And we're just like, "I don't know." And when I first played it, I was like, "No, we know why. We just okay, we don't know why, but we know why we're special." Like in the sense that we don't belong to this world, so the rules work differently in that kind of sense.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
See you.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Cora says they pronounce like Koichi, I think. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Yay! So fun. So fun.
Huh? No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than a year? You know, honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest, like, at this point, the Traveler should- okay, after all of the shit they went through in Fontaine, and in Sumeru, and in Inazuma, okay, maybe not so much on Mondstadt and Liyue, but, like, literally every other nation were like, yep, another one. Like, oh, Natlan is about to be destroyed? Yeah, did y'all know what was going on in Fontaine? Got some crazy stuff going on there.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation.
I'm assuming one of them is Jensen.
Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines.
It's probably like the closest thing to it.
Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
Very similar to Fontaine, with Faux coming up with like a whole 500-year plan.
So that's what happened.
Except it didn't have to do with the Abyss.
After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then.
Oh.
And it was you.
Oh. Sorry, I was just thinking.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
Unless, you know, I always assumed that, like, yeah, they're human, but, like, you know, the power of the Archon also, like, extended their lifespan. You know, that's what I assumed.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time, or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse.
Haha, just like Farina.
But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame.
Chorus said, gasp. She's old? I don't know why. I always assumed that she was, you know, like I always assumed that she was like hundreds of years old, or at the very least older than a normal human. I just kind of assumed that, like, yeah, the power of the Archon probably like gives you longevity or something. Yes, she's old, she's ancient.
Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
Wait, only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again. Did you burn yourself?
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Huh? That was all part of the plan? Hold on a second. Hold up. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Human life is 500. I placed myself within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again. Did you off yourself?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one.
Makes sense.
If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes.
Makes sense.
The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
Yes, honey, you are.
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes.
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way.
You woke up before that?
The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name.
Okay.
So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and the Ansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Alright.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
That leaves 2 people left.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Didn't want to overwhelm you.
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential.
Yeah, you could like freak out and try to like run away from it.
Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final two heroes are then?
Nope.
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
Well, what if they don't make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you...
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Sorry, I'm dumb. Wait, what?
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Yeah, where is it?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom.
Did you sacrifice all of that?
After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Oh, that's...
Fuel? Oh, so back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle.
Okay.
On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation.
So she literally kept important items to her to use them up for the sake of the plan. Did she use her picture? Oh, that would be so sad if she used her picture.
By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put
fair.
it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Heck yeah.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right, you should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Oh. You good there? Memory? I have, like, stuff to say. I'm kind of just, like, waiting for the thing to end so I can, like, continue with the... I could end the stream, honestly. It's getting late. Okay.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
You good there? Okay. What's that? What's that place?
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our
Oh my God, it's
tribes
the guy.
stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, like, yay, we got the lore guy, but okay, damn.
The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory.
Jeez, okay.
But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence.
What'd you say?
I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
Ropist.
For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
Whoa. I'm still, like, kind of confused about that aspect, but okay. We get to see your family.
But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support.
That must be rough, though, like, seeing, like, your loved one, like, purposely die, like that. Oof.
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
Yeah, where is he? Cora says, were these guys previous name bearers? I think they're more so people important to her in the past. Like, for instance, Atea, the, like, water, water tribe. Can I call her that? Yeah, the water tribe girl. I'm calling them the water tribe. Like, the water tribe girl, Tanakh, whatever, however you pronounce it. Her family. Definitely, like, important people in her life.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all.
Damn.
Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
Dude, that's depressing, though. That's sad.
Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
It's evil.
I'll come find you one day.
Hina.
I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
Aww.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
Who are you?
May our children live to see such a lovely
NPCs?
son. For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Some random people, I guess. Still walking.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Interesting use of elements there.
Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Nice. Nice. Come on, game. You can go faster. I know you can. There we go. All right then. Finally, I'm not gonna lie. Finally, that was long. I'm just gonna collect my commission stuff. Thank you. All right. So, I think we're gonna. Oh, achievement. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Any other achievement? Nope, that's it. Alright. So, bear with the, infinite void for a second. Alright, let's put on the chill little lo-fi music again. So, we're finally done with Act 2 of Natlan. Oh my god, finally. Jesus. Okay, that took so long. Okay, so... So, like, I don't want to go into, like, a super long tangent. It's getting late, and, like, yeah. But the main thing that I am... It's pretty loud. Hold on for a second. The main thing that I am hinging on right now, that's, like, in my mind, is the idea of Mawika... The only thing I can think of is just that she offed herself. That's the only thing I can think of. But like obviously like, you know, it was like part of the plan, right? It was clearly like a special, probably in a special kind of way. I don't know. But the thing that I'm wondering is like, okay, so she died as the Archon. Like she was already Archon 500 years ago. She died and then she was resurrected. And I was wondering, like 500 years later. And I was here wondering, okay. 2 questions. Who resurrected her? It was probably herself, but still, who resurrected her? But my bigger question, if she woke up again, quote unquote, 500 years later, who was there before her? Which, I mean, okay, I guess the easy answer is, you know, she died, and then she was replaced by someone else who took the Pyro Archon position. And Cora said she probably died in battle or something. You know, that's also a possibility. That's also a possibility. I was just thinking that the entire time because they gave like no other indication. I was like, wait, did she like die from her own hand? But anyway, I mean, I guess the most likely answer is just she died and someone else took the position of Pyro Archon. But for her to be resurrected, it would have been either that Pyro Archon or it would have been herself. I don't think it really matters. It was probably that Pyro Archon. But then it comes the question of what happened to that one? What happened to the previous one? Did they die? Probably. They probably died. For Malvika to take their place. That's probably what happened. Like I'm hinging on this because like a big part of this plan is the fact that Malvika is absent, right? Oh my god, it's just like Fontaine. But a big part of her plan was the fact that she was absent for that long, and she seems to have been awoken earlier, like before the 6 tribes had their warriors, and so she knew Tanakh. Maybe not personally, but she knew him, like, well enough to, like, come up with this plan and tell him about it. Which is very interesting, because the Tanakh lore was, like, some pretty big thing. It was, like, one of our only pieces of Natlan lore, like, last year. Like, not last year. It was one of the few pieces of Natlan lore that we had, like, before Natlan came out, because, like, it was pretty secretive for a while. Which makes me wonder if she was part of like his band of like fighters. She probably was. Now did she know him before or after becoming an Archon? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, and that's so cool, by the way. Very rarely do these kinds of things have anything to do with like have such connections to. Very rarely do these kind of like lore elements have like the story of Tanakh, for example. Like that's like very rarely does stuff like that become like actually important to the main plot of the nation. Most of the time it's just world building. So I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got right now. Kachina's adorable as ever. I love her. Yeah, and I guess we're on a mission / lying in wait for the other heroes of Natlan to like realize their true potential or whatever. And yeah. So I guess right now we're just kind of waiting for that. Natlan's a bit of a ticking time bomb right now. Woo! That's fun. And yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. So, okay, so for next stream, hopefully, I'm like begging to be able to do it tomorrow. Because I'm free tomorrow. Like, as of right now, I am free tomorrow, so I should be able to do it, and I really hope that I am able to. Alas, I can't make any promises, but I really hope so, because that, like, I want to get started. Like, I hate, like, waiting this long to get to the story. Trust me, guys, I promise you that I don't like the fact that I finished stuff from 5.0 in 5.1. You know what I mean? Like, I hate waiting that long. Because, like, everybody is, like, already talking about the stuff that already happened. It's, yeah. But, like, hopefully we can start, like, the newer acts tomorrow. Hopefully. Cora says, Kachina needs some therapy after what she went through. Literally. Like, I'm gonna keep making this joke probably throughout the entire Natlan quest arc, whatever. Are they sending children to battle? Like, I know Kachina's strong, but she's still a kid. Like, come on. And I'm not even saying that as, like, look at her, she's clearly a kid. It's like, no, the story makes it abundantly clear she's a child, but whatever. right. So, yeah, I think that's it for now. Like I said, hopefully we can get started again tomorrow. If not, of course, just next time I'm free. Hopefully, I'm like begging though that I'm able to, and, yeah, no, that's it. So, yeah.